you hear about these stories every once in a while, and we've got another one. The 29-year-old woman that was arrested after enrolling and trying to pass herself off as a teenager at a New Jersey high school. Again?
Yeah,
another one.
What is going on?
Yeah, this happens a lot.
Why is this happening so much?
I think we had like either 2 or 3 stories about this last year.
It's like that movie with what's her name? Drew Barrymore tries to go back to high school and she's Josie Grossi.
What? What movie? What movie is
You
that?
ever seen that movie?
I saw that.
Never Been Kissed. It's great.
Yeah, it's cute.
Josie Grossi.
So
get with it, man.
A woman was arrested in northern Jersey this week, allegedly using a forged birth certificate to enroll at a local high school. The woman identified as Hyajong Shin, 29, faces a single third-degree charge of providing a false government document with intent to verify age or identity, according to the New Brunswick, New Jersey police. A news release came out issued after her arrest, accused of presenting a fake birth certificate to the New Brunswick Board of Education, trying to attend public high school classes as a juvenile. As the department noted, New Jersey state statutes coupled with recommendations from the New Jersey Department of Education require schools to immediately enroll unaccompanied children, even in the absence of records normally required for enrollment. That's weird. Proof of guardianship is not necessary. Just it seems like a lot of holes that allowed her to get in on the action here. She was pretending to be a freshman. She's 29 years old, pretending to be a freshman by enrolling into school.
So is this a YouTube stunt? Why did she do this?
Yeah. In the movie, it was because she was doing a newspaper report. But why in this case?
But what people are saying here is that she didn't look like a freshman. Apparently, she looked like a late 20s-year-old individual.
How'd she get away with it?
Well, obviously she got caught. But how do you get that far down the road where you're able to enroll and attend classes? You're 29 and you're a freshman is what? 15?
Yeah, 14.
A freshman is what? That's ninth grade.
Yep.
So ninth grade is freshman. You're 14. You could be 14 or 15. Exactly. When I was a freshman, I think because I'm a January birthday.
We're close to the same.
Yeah.
We're 14 and 15. Yep.
But this is nuts, and it seems like we have a couple of these stories a year where an adult tries to fake being a teenager and going to high school.
The only way where I would justify that is if you're one of those people that has a recurring dream where you're in class back in high school and you didn't study for the test. And the dream's haunting you and you're like, let me just go back to high school and face my fears.
One student said,
like that?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Going back to, I want to, at 40 years old, you want to go back and correct things that you didn't like from your high school years, right?
No, only if you're having, do you ever have that dream? Nobody's ever had that dream in here where you're in class, you didn't study for the test.
No.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
I have the dream when I'm naked in front of everybody. Everybody's looking at my ween.
All right, stop, Froggy.
But not that one.
All right, so one student said she didn't look like a freshman. Another student said that Shin sent text messages to several classmates asking them to hang out.
Hey, it's Marge. You want to hang out?
Some of the girls I know, the girl did ask them to hang out at Commercial Avenue, but they never showed up. And she started acting weird with them. It's scary because you never know what could have happened.
She's getting bullied already.
The mother of a senior at this New Brunswick, New Jersey high school told CBS in New York that she was worried about the situation and asked how Shin was able to successfully enroll and attend classes without staff and security realizing she was a 29-year-old woman. Anyway, the investigation continues, and the administration at the school and in the district, they're going to review the enrollment process to determine if there's a better way to identify a 29-year-old woman. Apparently, you just look at this person and you can instantly tell they're not a freshman in high school.
Okay, did I ever tell you guys about the 28-year-old guy in my mass media class when I was in 10th grade?
No.
Yes.
No, tell me about that.
So this guy, his name was Chris. I'm doing air quotes.
How old again?
Well, I thought that he was the same age as all of. I thought he was a senior,
Right.
so I thought he was probably 17. His name was Chris,
Okay.
and a lot of the girls was like, "Oh, Chris is really cute. Don't you think he's cute?" And I was like, he's so immature." Like I thought he was the most immature person. And guess what? He was an undercover cop, and he was 28 years old.
That's like 21 Jump Street, man.
What? No way.
So I'm saying what a good actor he was, because I am sitting there as a
What a
15-year-old thinking the guy's so immature, and he was a 28-year-old grown man.
All right, so this was in Palm Harbor?
Yeah, it was at Eastlake High School.
So what? Really?
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
Eastlake High School, they had a 28-year-old undercover cop trying to pass themselves off as a high school
Yes.
senior?
Yes, either junior or senior.
For how
Yeah.
long?
Oh, I feel like it was a semester.
What the
And then
hell?
all of a sudden, it was crazy, because then I saw him on campus in his cop uniform after everything went down, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's a grown man in a police uniform." It was
What
really
kind of
weird.
stuff you have going on at your high school?
Yeah, Andrew.
Did he start at the beginning of the semester?
I think
Or
he
just in
did.
the middle of it?
That's a good question, Andrew. I don't recall. This is a few years ago.
And did they make any busts? Was he?
Oh yeah,
All right,
yes, absolutely.
Tell me about the busts.
I think they busted some kids for acid, and then they busted.
Reflux?
And then they busted some kids for marijuana.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's high
Wow.
school. What do you
yeah.
expect?
So there were some busts, but that was a big undercover sting operation by the guy who seemed like a total, immature 17-year-old. So he was a good actor.
None
In
of that
addition-
stuff went down at old Tampa Catholic, I'll
No?
tell you that much.
Mm.
You don't have any undercover,
They probably couldn't find the uniform pants to fit.
right?